I felt it really necessary to update you guys on my feelings of Pruvit Ketones and if they really work or not. You might have remembered that I did a video a little while ago about a 2024 review on Pruvit Ketones and if they work or not. Unfortunately, that was my first YouTube video ever, and the quality just really wasn't the best. I feel like I didn't answer your guys' questions. I feel like the review wasn't what you guys were looking for, and not to mention the sound quality was horrible. So I wanted to redo that. I want to come back and give you guys my true, honest opinions on the Pruvit Ketones and if they work or not. And this time the quality will be much better. So, even though this is kind of a redo of a video we did recently, I'm still going to do the question of the day. We always have to do that. So, the question of the day is, did you see that old video? What did you think of it? Or are you just still here looking for the review on Pruvit Ketones? Let me know your thoughts. So, before we do the review on the Pruvit Ketones, we should talk about what they actually do. What are they claiming to do? How can I give you guys a review about something if you don't even know what it's actually supposed to do? So, pure therapeutic ketones, which is what Pruvit's ketones are, they're an exogenous ketone. What they are and what they're supposed to do is they are supposed to help you with better energy, better mental clarity, better focus, better skin, better mood, appetite suppression, better muscle preservation, and the list kind of goes on and on. So there's a lot of things of what ketones are supposed to do as a supplement form, and that's the claim that Pruvit makes. Is that this supplement is going to help you with all of those things. And when I first heard this and I first thought of this, I thought this is way too good to be true. There's no way this supplement does all these things. It's just too good to be true. You hear about everybody on the keto diet and they're having all this success, and it's like, well, is it because of the diet they're on? Is it because you're putting your body into ketosis? What is really the whole what's the whole deal with all of this? And the whole point of this supplement is for you to get the benefits of the keto diet without having to be so restrictive, without having to do this very, very, very hard diet to do long term. Don't get me wrong, there are some people that have success with it and are able to maintain it for a long term. It's not something I follow nor something I want to do. For me, carbs are a main macronutrient. I don't want to restrict them, but the things that the diet does when your body's in ketosis, the things that your body's experiencing is just next level. You start to feel that when you fast as well. So if there's a way that I can feel that without having to be so restrictive, that's something I'd be completely interested in. So, kind of to recap all of that, what is this product supposed to do? It's supposed to give you the benefits of ketosis without having to follow the keto diet, without having to have such a restrictive diet to put yourself in ketosis. Does it actually work? That is the question that we want to cover today and really kind of get into without going for hours and hours and hours. Make sure you guys stick around to the end because I do have one bonus thing that I need to share with you. I'm not going to get into it right now, but just stick to the end. Trust me, it will be worth the wait. To answer this question as bluntly as I can, does this product work in my opinion? And my opinion is 115 billion% yes, it absolutely works. And I can say that based on the following. I have taken the product consistently, followed the instructions that they have. I've experimented on myself with different dosages, with different timings, as well as pulling the supplement out for an extended period of time, as well as just here and there to see how my body reacts. And I can say without a shadow of a doubt that I feel so much better with the supplement constantly being in my body at least one time a day. Do I notice a difference when I go up to 2 times a day? Yes, I do. I personally notice the more ketones I have in my body, the more often I'm taking their supplements, the better I feel. But there is a even bigger drastic difference between having nothing and at least one serving a day. So for me, when I did some days of doing absolutely zero ketones, that those days were, it was kind of a shock to think about, is this how I used to feel? Is this how I used to show up in life? How did I show up into life? How did I show up to work? How did I show up to different athletic events feeling the way I felt right then and there? And then I would go back and add in just a single serving just to see if it would make a difference. And boom, such a difference right away. So for me, I say with my true heart and soul that this product works for me. I notice mostly the increased energy, the increased focus, and the increased mental clarity. Those are the things that I really personally notice. There are others that notice different fat loss. There's other people that notice appetite suppression, better skin. I did definitely notice better mood and better sleep when I'm constantly taking and consistently taking ketones. And there's a whole range of things you'll experience. And one of the cool parts is the experience is really based on the individual. It's an individualized experience that is diet independent, which is why it's so powerful. Ketones are really going to give you, in my opinion, what you need. So if you need that better energy, if you need that better mental clarity, you're going to probably notice that faster than some of the other things. Do I think my digestion is better? Yes. Do I think my skin has cleared up in different ways? Yeah, I do think it has. But those weren't the things I noticed first. For me, again, the things that I noticed the most, and I still notice each and every day, is the energy, the focus, and the mental clarity. Now, I will point out this: when you first start taking them, or if you take a break for a while and then reintroduce them, you're going to notice the effects a lot faster. If you're checking your ketone levels with your blood, like with the blood meters and things like that, you're going to notice higher levels and things like when you're doing that. And I just want to explain those things really quickly. Number one, it's kind of like the as you use something over and over again, it becomes your new normal. Do you get what I mean? So as you use ketones each and every day, it becomes your new normal. You may not notice that super high and that sustained energy all day. That's just your new normal. But if you pull them out and start to feel like you used to, you'll notice what a difference it's making. So when you think you're not feeling it, know they are still working and they will continue to work each and every day you put them in your body. So don't quit on them just because you don't feel it anymore. Trust me, that's just your new normal. Your body has now leveled up. You have now leveled up to a new level, and these ketones are helping you get there. Now, as far as the blood meter thing that I mentioned, there is a way to test the amount of ketones in your blood. However, the longer you take the ketone supplement, the better your body gets optimized to using the ketones, which means they're going to get out of your blood faster and into the body, into the systems, and into the cells. So when you go to take your blood reading, your levels might be a little bit lower and lower and lower as you continue to use ketones long term. And that's because they're not working. That's not because the supplement is broken. It's just because your body has now been optimized. It knows what to do with them. It gets them into the body, it gets them into the cells, and boom, you're ready to rock and roll. I just wanted to cover those things because I know there are people and skeptics out there that be like, "Oh, I don't feel it anymore. Oh, I took my blood meter reading; it's lower. My body's broken now." No, that's not the case at all. It's just your body is now optimized and you've leveled up to a new normal. So, along with does it work or not, what about the taste? Well, taste is a tough question for me to answer because there are so many different flavors. There are countless seasonal flavors coming out from Pruvit. There are different blends. There are little shot drinks. There are like energy drink style that are carbonated. There are liquid ketones that have a little bit more sour taste. Again, there's seasonal flavors, and they just keep coming out with all these fun different things. So I can tell you this: if there's a flavor you do not like, don't worry. There's probably six more that you're going to like. I can say I've tasted almost every flavor that's been released since I started using them. And maybe there are one or two that I'm not super crazy about, but there are countless ones that I am absolutely a raving fan of. And I have yet to find a flavor that I absolutely cannot drink or absolutely hate. There is not been a flavor of that at all. The best part is you can control the flavor and the taste based on the amount of water you add to the drink when you're mixing it up. And if it's in a can or a shot, well, you can't necessarily control that, but you could add it to a glass with some ice. You could add it to a little bit of water and water it down, or you could just drink it back really fast if you want a more intense flavor. There's things you can do to adjust the taste, but the taste is really going to be independent on you, and there's ways that you can control it. But I'm telling you, these flavors are absolutely amazing to enjoy, and I truly enjoy my ketones every single day. I look forward to getting to have them, and just know there's so many different flavors. You're going to be able to find a flavor that you're a raving fan of, and not just one, multiple. But the bonus is going to be What I recommend you starting with, we have a pack that's linked in the description below. That's going to give you a variety pack of flavors to try. That way, you're not stuck with buying a big old box of just one flavor and hoping it tastes good. It's going to be a 30 pack. You're going to get 30 different servings. So it's going to be 10 different flavors, three of each flavor. And you're going to get that paired with our electrolytes, which we've talked about before. If you're a little unsure, check some other videos that explain why these are important. But we're going to give you a variety pack of the electrolytes and a variety pack of the ketones. And that way you're going to get to try all the different flavors, all the different flavor profiles, and you're really going to get to see what is your favorite. Getting to try 10 different flavors out in 3 times, that gives you a chance to try more water, less water, mix it with this, mix it with that, mix it with this Mitoplex flavor, mix it with that Mitoplex flavor. You can really play and experiment. But the nice thing is also, let's say you're not a fan of one of the flavors. You only have 3 of them. You can either gift them to a friend who might love them, or just still drink them and know, hey, I'm not a big fan of flavor XYZ. Next time I order, I'm not going to get that flavor. So again, check the description for that link, and that's the best way to get started for you to get your hands on some ketones as well as the Mitoplex, and then get yourself rolling and trying this experience out for yourself. But I just wanted to give you a very black and white, my thoughts on if this works or if it does not. Again, I apologize for how bad that other video was. The sound quality was just horrible. It was my first YouTube video ever. I was trying to get things set up right, and it just didn't work. But in the end of the day, I say without a shadow of a doubt that the ketones work. Pruvit Ketones are absolutely excellent. I will not go a day without taking at least 1 serving a day. Some days I have multiple, some days I just have 1. It just depends. The thing is to continue to take them. There is a solution for you, and I'm here to help you along your journey if you need that assistance. But again, for me, the energy, the mental clarity, the focus is just next level. And I've experimented different ways with this, and I can just tell you guys, this stuff is worth it. Absolutely worth it. If you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video. I drop them every Wednesday. But other than that, guys, I hope this video was helpful. I hope it's better than the last one. And if you have any questions, make sure you hit me on the socials or just leave it in the comments, and we'll talk soon. All right, guys, see you later. Peace.